What's up, guys? Live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios. Screwballwhiskey.com. I just realized I have Screwball Whiskey spelled wrong on all of these. On all of these things, I've got it spelled wrong. Shit, let's fix it. Yeah, I just realized I spelled it wrong on all of the things. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. Fix that on that one. Let's come in here in this one for real quick. Okay, I spelled it right on that one. All right, let me get GarageBand opened up so we could do some recording. I'm sorry, I've been very slack about recording episodes. My apologies there. I've just been so damn tired and lazy. Lazy's more so, not necessarily tired. The summer is here. And the summer is here again, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this song over here. Watching the Braves. Got the Braves on in the background. I'm getting to some content here in a second. I got the guitar over here. We'll do a little picking while we chat today. Mute. All right. Bring that down here. Now let's come over here and go to my channel. Up 16 subscribers in the last 28 days. So thank you guys for subscribing. Got a little golden peach action here. It's delicious. Well, you can't see it because of the light that's right above me, but it's golden peach. It's good. But it makes me burp a lot. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this here. Pull this up here. Actually, I don't really need that opened up. I can put that back on there. I don't really need that opened up. This I do. Okay. Made it. I'm going to go ahead and get to recording some content here for you. So yeah, I will start off with apologizing for being so slack about recording this week. I have just been not in the best spirits lately. Yeah, I just haven't been in the best mood. I think that I have a blackout curtain in my room that I usually leave it open, but here lately I've just been staying up so late because I was watching the Game of Thrones, and even before I started watching that shit, and not to say that shit, it's a great show, but is that a balk? Come on, Julio. No, he just looked over. But yeah, I usually leave the curtain, this curtain not drawn so that the sun gets through, so it can wake me up at a decent hour. But Jamie's live. Sorry, Jamie, I got to get my episode done, buddy. I'm gonna hang out in a chat with those folks. I usually love to do that. The Stoned Philosopher. If any guys are interested, you should check him out at The Stoned Philosopher. Yeah, shit, I've just been sad. I've been slipping back into depression, and it's not like a bad depression like people should worry about anything. It's not anything serious. It's just normal garden variety, not really feeling like doing anything, being just lethargic, just lazy. Like nothing has been going wrong or anything. It's just the timing of everything has just been pretty bad. Yeah, the timing has just been bad. It's just I've said it before, like last week, not having those gigs and just being not feeling good and being too broke to go to California and all of that stuff happening sort of had to happen in a way, just because like I told everybody, and I've said it several times, like I would make more money by sitting at home. Like sitting at home doing zero, making zero money. I made more money by making no money, if that makes any sense, because it would have cost me, after all was said and done, it would have cost me $1,000 to go to California. It would have cost at least $100 and $200 to go to Boone, North Carolina for the weekend, if we did that. So literally sitting at home and doing nothing costs less money than actually going and doing all the stuff. And I really wish that I could have done it, but I don't know. I don't think I would look back and I don't think I'll look back and regret not being there in the long run, which it'll suck. I think I would regret it if I would have went and it would have just cost me all this money and I was already behind and I would have just potentially gotten evicted, and that's just not cool. But yeah, my landlord's being very cool. I talked to her the other day, and she knows the situation and knows where I'm at. And just Bike Week started today. Bike Week in Myrtle Beach is for those of you not from the Myrtle Beach area. Bike Week is when all the Harleys come down, and all of the biker bars and even the bars that aren't biker bars, they turn into a biker bar for a week, and they just come down and they take over the Myrtle Beach for a week, and then the following week is Memorial Day Bike Week, and that's for most of the crotch rockets. And usually the unpolitically correct way to do it is White Bike Week and Black Bike Week, but I'm trying to veer away from using terms like that. But yes, they Bike Week lasts for 2 weeks, and the Harleys show up one week, and then the cruisers show up the next week. And usually that marks the beginning of the summer, which could not have come at a more opportune time, because I owe so many people dollars. I owe Adam money. I owe my landlord's money. I owe a lot of people dollars. I gotta finish paying off this computer. I gotta finish paying off my mattress. I've got the health insurance payment that shows up every month that I have used once, and I've spent so much more money on health insurance than I believe I will ever get out of it. But then again, I say that now, but could be eating those words eventually. But I did make a mistake by I made a mistake by every bill that I have and everything that I have it set up to where it drafts straight out of my account. And that really screwed me in the wintertime just because the months that I didn't have the money in my account, the months that I didn't have the money in my account, I was still getting charged for it. So then I would have the amount of the charge plus the $32. Oh man, we got Ronald Acuna batting leadoff again. That's nice. I like that a lot. Sorry, I haven't watched the Braves in a while. Oh man, they're trying to kill him. But after all is said and done, this is going to be fine. But just being kind of behind on everything right now and having all of these dollars come out, and I ended up paying, after all was said and done, I ended up paying like $500 over the last month in just overdraft charges pretty much. Just because, and it would be an overdraft charge for something stupid. Like if I had a PayPal thing set up for $2.99 for like my storage on iCloud, that would be $2.99 plus the $32. So I'm paying like $35 for like extra space on my iCloud inevitably. And so what I did was I went to Walmart, and there's a home run. That one's getting out. Oh shit, no, he caught it. But what I did was I went to Walmart and I got like a prepaid Walmart card so that I could just go in and load up money whenever I'm going to have a charge. Whenever I know I'm going to be charged for something, I just go in there and make sure that I have money in my account, in that Walmart account. And if it does try to charge it, it just won't take the money out. Like if there's not money in it, it won't take the money out and then charge me a fee. It'll just say, hey, something went wrong, blah, 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 send you an email, get this thing fixed, and gives you a couple days to handle it. But man, I've said this in so many episodes. Growing up is so much more fun than being grown up. Being a grown up is just awful. Not fun at all. That being said, I didn't forget to do an episode this week like I did last week. I didn't feel like it, man. I just felt like shit. I still kind of feel like shit. I don't feel so good. I just haven't felt good, man. I have felt less like being out of the house than I usually do. And that was a hell of a play right there. We deserve that out. And I always feel like staying at home, but I felt less like leaving the house lately than I usually do. And usually I'll sit in here and like my house will be just filthy, and there'll be like a sink full of dishes and just dirty clothes laying everywhere. And I'll walk out and I'll look at it and be like, yeah, fuck, that's not today. I'm taking today off. Like I'm not doing anything today. And I'll just make up my mind about that as soon as I walk out of my room in the morning. But I've been little by little cleaning up the house to the point to where it's like presentable now, at least. Like I wouldn't be embarrassed if somebody showed up unannounced. Like my house is usually not usually, it's actually usually pretty organized. But here lately, it's been to the point to where if somebody showed up unannounced, I'd be like kind of embarrassed about the state of it. But Like it's not bad at all right now. So I got that going for me. But oh yeah, what I was saying earlier, shit, I totally lost track of what I was talking about. I usually leave my blackout curtain in my room down so that when the sun starts coming up, it won't wake me up and I'll get better sleep. But if the curtain's up, I can wake up and before I open my eyes, I guess what time I think it is. And according to what time I think it is, I'll look at the clock, and if it's before that time, I'll go back to sleep. And if it's after that time, I'll get up. And that's usually how I decide whether or not I'm going to get up. But sometimes I'm just still not ready to get up yet. And I could just lay there. I could lay in bed and fall back to sleep until I just can't lay in bed anymore. Until my body hurts to the point to where I can't stay in bed anymore, I can continue to fall back to sleep. But can't do that tomorrow. I got an early gig. I got a little 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock gig tomorrow. And finally get to put some money in my pocket. Finally get to be on the plus side. Like today, ironically enough, today is the first day that I'm on the plus side, even though I played a gig. Oh, yeah. So I played a gig on Wednesday, which went really well. I did very good in tips, thank God. And got paid good dollars. And one of my favorite gigs is called Boardwalk Billy's in North Myrtle Beach. It's one of my favorite places to play. And the crowd always takes good care of me there. And the next day, I had gotten up with my buddy Repack. Shout out to Repack, good people. Appreciate your help, Repack. Who told me that I could bring my car up to his shop the next day. And so the money that I made from Boardwalk Billy's, I stopped by to make a payment on the computer. This fine piece of equipment right here that I love so much. I stopped by to make a payment on the computer, and with what I had left over from the computer payment, I went and got Repacked to change the oil in my car, and he didn't straightened everything out for me and got it up on the lift, and we were looking, and he said, "Dude, you got a tire that's like about to blow out like now." He's like, I don't know how it hasn't blown out already. Like the apparently it had been flat. It had been going flat for a while, and they're real low profile tires, so it's hard to tell if they're going, like, if they're flat. But what's funny is my neighbor had told me once a while back, he was like, "Man, you got a tire that's going flat." And he was looking at the back tire, and I went and I checked it, and I was like, "Nah, man, it's not flat. Like, it's not. It might be a little slack of air, but for some reason, I've always run my tires a little less air than they call for, just because it gives you a little better grip, I think." But that's beside the point. Repack looked at the tire and he was like, "Dude, you could blow this tire out on the way home. Like, I don't know how it's lasted this long." And he was like, "There's a place down the road in Sockasty if you want to get up with them and see if they got a tire that fits." I was like, "Yeah, man, I could do that." So before I could even do that, Repack was already on the phone with them, calling them. And he asked him about the tire and asked him how much it would be. And, well, there's a double we just gave up. He asked how much it would be, and they told him $37. I looked at my wallet, and that's exactly how much money I had left after I had gotten the computer paid, the oil change. I had $37 left, so I went straight to this place and got the tire fixed, and that took a little longer than I would have liked, but it's fine because it needed to be done. And that left me back even $0. $0 at that point, and that was day before yesterday. So then last night I did a gig at the Pawleys Island Tavern with Brother Chip and Brother Tommy Tipton. Tommy Tipton has been on the podcast before. You guys have seen him. You've heard me talk about Chip a bunch. one of the my probably my favorite counterpart to play with that I have played with recently is Chip. He's just he's perfect for me. He does everything that he does. Is if I were in another body, if I were him, if it were instead of Chip, if it were literally a clone of myself in his position, he does better than I would do in that position. And he's literally just he's perfect in every way. Oh, we got him out there. No, he dropped the fucking ball. Come on, man. You got to hold on to it. But yeah, Chip's just perfect. And I really dug playing with him, and it was nice to have Brother Tommy with us. Tommy, you did good, man. I know you'll probably listen to the podcast. Tommy's going to be coming on with Brother Craig Kiefer soon. They're both going to come in, and Craig's got a studio that he's built down in the Polly's Island way, and I think Tommy is running his salon out of there, and that's his drum studio. So that's going to be really cool to have a state-of-the-art studio on this side of the beach. So now it's going to be, instead of flipping a coin, there's going to be a wheel that you have to spin to figure out where you go to record your stuff around here between Brother Daryl, Brother DC, Brother Ed Dennis, Brother Craig. Going to be a lot of options as far as studios go around here. But anyway, we did the gig last night at the Pit, and that went really, really well to have never practiced with this setup before. Me and Chip are pretty good together, and Tommy can fall into anything, and Tommy did very good, and I'm stoked that we did well. I'm very stoked to have Daryl back with us next week, though. Daryl's going to be playing some gigs with Cornbread so that Smitty can do some art, and he can do some painting in the art tent at Walk-A-Mile Getaway. And I think Cornbread is going to be doing there you go. Scoring a run. Another man. Is he going to come around? Is this an in-the-park home run? No, he just made it a second. Yeah, so we're going to be doing... Oh, no, there's a triple. We're going to be doing the Walk-A-Mile Getaway pre-game party, basically, the pre-festival party Thursday night. We'll be playing that. And we'll also... Smitty told me today that they have a spot for us on Sunday if we wanted to do that. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not, because we didn't really talk about it. We just he kind of mentioned it, and I just asked him if we had a gig on Sunday, because I don't know if we do or not. But it being bike week, I don't want to overdo it because I'm already starting to lose my voice. Yeah, starting to wear down kind of early. Listen to a lot of Robert Johnson today. But yeah, don't want to lose my voice. Got to be careful about doing too many gigs this time of year, because before long, we'll be wishing that we had a day off. After all these days off, and as miserable as I get when I don't have gigs coming around. And it's not necessarily gigs coming around, it's just the money. When I don't have money coming around. Like if I had money coming around, it'd be a whole different story. But when I start getting into these weeks coming where there'll be, a couple of $1,000 weeks, which are definitely nice. Like those are definitely nice, and I can't wait till they get around, because I want to try to get all of the stuff that I owe, like the unnecessary. I say unnecessary, it's necessary. Like I needed a new mattress, I needed a new computer. It was definitely a necessary thing. I needed a new loop pedal. I bought this loop pedal. I got to pay that off. Once I get done paying off all this stuff, I want to make that. I want to at least get that done before the summer's out. Like if I could get the mattress paid off if I could get the computer paid off, if I could get this pedal, if I could get that paid off and get at least, a couple of $1,000s to the side for the couple of months, like a couple of months of rent. It'd be nice to get a little bit more put aside than that, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. But what I have been able to do lately is get really good at minimal spending. And I've gotten to where I went to Walmart the other day and spent like $50 and got some stuff to make spaghetti with. So I'm going to be sick of spaghetti by next week. But tomorrow when I get home, I'm going to make the spaghetti just giant. I'm going to make as much spaghetti as I can and put half of it in the freezer and get back on that. Try to not do so much fast food. I quit eating fast food a couple years ago and went I think I went a year without any fast food. I'm pretty sure I went over a year, actually. And over a year without soft drink, over a year without fast food. And then one day, I actually got some fast food gift certificates from my family for Christmas. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just jump off of this train and start doing the fast food thing again, which I truly regret because I'm sorry I'm being boring. I know I'm being boring, and I apologize for that. I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about. Just the fact that I'm very stoked that the money's coming back around again. I'm very stoked that the summer's here and that all of the financial troubles that I've been struggling with over the last couple of months are going to be done in the next couple of months. Only thing here's the trick. Here's what I need to overcome. I need to get out of the hole completely with everybody that I owe before the middle of the summer. I need to get Adam paid back all the way. I need to get the computer paid off or the mattress paid off. I need to get one of these things paid off before the middle of the summer so that I can start putting the money that I would have put towards that payment into the savings account so that next winter isn't tough. And the gigs aren't as plentiful this year as they have been, and maybe they are. Maybe I forget every year. Maybe I just forget that the gigs are bad. I might need to go back and listen to the episodes from this time of year from last year. But I don't even know if this time last year if I was doing the set dates yet, like Wednesdays and Sunday recording. I might have just been recording when I felt like it then. But yeah, I'm a bad podcast dad because I just kind of neglected it over the last week, and I was just laying around. And Wednesday I had the gig, and I planned on recording when I got home, but then that didn't happen. And then I was planning on recording the next day, which was yesterday, and that didn't happen just because I was exhausted. And then today I was just trying to think of a way to put it off and think of an excuse, but I was coming up short just because it's still kind of early in the evening, and I do have a lot to do tomorrow, and I could have done it tomorrow afternoon, but I kind of want to dedicate tomorrow afternoon to finishing up cleaning the house from what I have left to do, which is not a lot. Just crush a few of these cans. These golden peach which I love. They make me burp a lot, but I love it. Yeah, I need to do that. I probably need to scrub the kitchen floors. I need to clean out the refrigerator too. I did that a couple days ago. I went through the refrigerator and got rid of all of the stuff that was expired. Do you guys do that? Do you guys leave stuff in your refrigerator like way too long? Like you'll have like a day or two. You'll have like not a day or two, but you'll have like a month or two's worth of just expired shit in your refrigerator, and then you're putting new stuff in the refrigerator and you're running out of space to put the new stuff because you won't throw the old stuff away. Anybody else do that? Is that just me? It's just me, right? Because everybody else does the right thing. Nobody else is as unorganized as I am, surely. Who knows? Yeah, I did pretty good the other day. I did a pretty good bit of cleaning. I did a load of laundry. I did pretty much the whole bathroom. I did about half of the dishes, which were the large dishes. The only thing I left were the glasses and a few pieces of silverware. But then I washed the silverware at least later on that night. I do remember doing that. But there's just some... Oh, there you go, Freddie Freeman, getting you a nice little gap finder there. Gap finding double. I hear you. Actually, that was a hit to the corner, not a gap finder. But yeah, I did pretty good the other day. Got up and got all of the like big dirty stuff that was clean. I just kind of need to tend to like the counters and the floors and all the, like, I've got pretty much all the clutter and crap. I've been like reorganizing stuff. I got rid of this candy machine that my old roommate brought home forever ago that he was going to load candy into and sit down at the bar at Tito's down the road and try to make a little extra money. And I was like, Adam was here the other day in his truck. And I was like, dude, you take this fucking thing? He's like, yeah, throw it in the back of the truck. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Because I don't want to throw it away. Because, I mean, I don't know if it's not worth anything. But the metal alone is worth not throwing it away. But, yeah, I got rid of that and straightened up this little foyer area. Okay, there's two little hits to the same spot. Look at that. And having trouble come up with it. Freddie the third, runners at the corners. I hear you. Runners at the corners, no outs. Josh Donaldson, $26 million. $26 million. What would you do with $26 million? Can you believe we paid this guy $26 million for 1 year of baseball? Because I can't. Now, here's the thing. We got runners on first and third. Here's Nick Markakis, who's usually pretty good for an RBI. Nick Markakis can get a hit here and bring home Freddie and leave two runners on with 0 outs. Hit a home run here, put us up 3, but as soon as the relief pitching comes in, we're going to give up 2 more runs. Like, we'll give up 2 more runs, no doubt. I feel very confident about that. So we need Nicky boy here to hit us a home run and clear the bases with no outs. He didn't do it. Bobbled out, ground out for a double play. Oh, no, you only got one. They only got one. It's fielder's choice. Runners on first and second. They got Freddie. Always something. Come on, Nicky boy. I love Markakis too. We waited too late into the year to sign him, and we signed him for pretty much no money. And when they asked him about the money that everybody else was making compared to the money that he was making, he was like, you got to understand, we get paid to play baseball for a living, man. So why do we need all the money for? I wish everybody was like that. Anyway, we're not here to talk about baseball. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to dedicate after the gig to getting the house straightened up, and I need to get my car straightened up too. I need to clean my car out. I got bumps all over my nose. I can just feel this layer of sticky and sweat on me right now. I need to take a shower before I go to bed. Yeah, if I take a shower before I go to bed, all I really need to do is kind of like do a heavy rinse off in the morning. That'd save me a little bit of time. I'm already planning on how I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to try to get up a little early, try to do some running around, get some errands ran in the early morning before I go to the gig. And we'll see how that works. Step one is going to be to roll up that curtain when I get to my room. And yeah, so it's not the kind of curtain I pull to the side or like drape or anything. I roll it up and like put clamps on it to hold it up like a redneck would. Fun. Fun. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot more for you. I know this isn't much of an episode, but I owed an episode. Now, it being bike week, something crazy is gonna happen this week. Something monumental is gonna happen. So there may be an extra episode coming at you. And plus, I haven't been watching any sports lately. This is the first Braves game I've turned on in over a week. It's just, we haven't been playing well. I've been trying to catch up on the Game of Thrones, which I did successfully. I told you guys about that. And I hadn't been watching enough playoff basketball to be able to do a sports talk episode. But we'll be doing a sports talk episode coming up around soon. And I should probably just change it to a college football talk, because that's basically all we really ever talk about, college football and baseball. But, yeah, sports is vague enough to call it that. But anyway, all this beside the point. The money is about to start showing back up. It already has. I'm about to be able to be caught up with everything that I need to be caught up with. And could not have come at a better moment. Actually, it could have come 2 weeks ago, but still, getting back on top, having like pretty much a week and a half of no gigs is all it takes. 'Cause I live paycheck to paycheck, in for half of the year. Half of the year is definitely paycheck to paycheck, and I'm just glad that that's not going to be a fact. That's not going to be necessary. That's not going to be necessary over the next couple of weeks. I'll be back on top again. I get up in the morning, I believe I'm gonna dust my broom. Said I get up in the morning, I believe I'm gonna dust my broom. Can't remember what he says after that. Let's do this though. I want to do this song. A friend of mine sent me a Snapchat the other day with, actually it was an Instagram story I watched, and she was listening to this song. And I was like, that's a Townes Van Zandt song. Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I can't even see the reason why. Well, I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of booze and lots of rambling. Oh, it's easier than just waiting around to die. One time, friends, I had 'em all. Yeah, I even had a paw. He beat her with the belts once 'cause she cried. She told him to take care of me. She headed down to Tennessee. Spent 2 long years waiting around to die. Well, I was coming of age in a Tuscaloosa bar. I met a Lord and we hit me on the slide. Back to Muskogee, she traded in the bees. Spent 2 long years waiting around to die. Then a friend said he knew where some easy money was. We hit him up and brother did we fly. He told him take care of me. Went down to Muskogee. Spent 2 long years waiting around to die. Well, I found me a new friend, best I ever got. And he don't steal or cheat or drink or lie. His name is Codeine. He's the nicest thing I've seen. Spent 2 long years waiting around to die. Been 2 long years waiting around to die. Townes Van Zandt there for you. All right, so please be good people out there in the world. If you have not clicked follow on the Instagram page or the like the page on Facebook, if you have not done that, please do that. MI Stuff Podcast on Facebook and at MI Stuff Podcast on Instagram, at MI Stuff Podcast, the number 1 on Twitter. Please follow all the pages. Please click like on the Facebook page. Keep up to date with everything we got going on. mistuffpodcast.com as well. Check out the website. Check out the blog. I wrote a really dark blog entry the other day because I was just in the middle of my depression, and I felt bad, and I felt a lot worse that day than I do today. And I wrote it out and just kind of got it off my chest. And yeah, I did that. So go check out the blog, check out the website, all the little trinkets there. If the Lord's laid it on your heart to help us out a little bit, you can go to paypal.me/Kelsey Hudgens, or the GoFundMe page, which is also linked up in the description of the YouTube video. Please, also speaking of YouTube, click subscribe on the YouTube page. We're working hard to get to 1,000. We're creeping up there. We're getting about 15 a month subscribing, and if we could just up that number per month, within a year we'll be at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm very excited about that. Can't wait till we get to that point, the way we can start going live through mobile again, and we'll be able to successfully monetize a little better too. So please do that. Please share the YouTube page, share the Facebook page, share the Instagram page, Twitter. If anything you want us to talk about, want me to talk about, or go over any kind of subject that you want out, or anybody that you want to have that you guys want to see a guest on the show, or please email me at misnerds@gmail.com. I want to make sure I say that right. But if you're watching the YouTube, all of the handles are at the bottom of the page. Go to Screwball, SKREW, screwballwhiskey.com to get your Screwball peanut butter whiskey fix. Thanks to good people over at Screwball and Brother Carey. Sorry again that I couldn't make the wedding, man. I'm so very sorry about that. I feel horrible. But yeah, sorry. We're gonna try to at least sell some whiskey for you since I couldn't be at the wedding. Well, I'll do what I can from here to help the company that you are involved with and help start. So. I think that's all I got for you. I probably just started playing guitar in the middle of the other song. That probably sounded horrible. Yep, that's all I got for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and let you get on with your lives, get on with your business. Sorry I missed the episode this week on Wednesday. Sunday will be released on time. Sunday, I will have a guest. I'm not sure who this guest will be, but I'm going to make that happen between now and then. And I will see you guys on Sunday. YouTubers, hang tight for just a second. I'm going to get an intro started for you. And for the audio people, have a good day. Be a good person. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. I love you. I mean it. Peace, bitches. All right, YouTubers. Let's do this intro thing. Let me get that burp out first. Hey guys, how you living? Are you doing well? Good. Glad to hear that. In this episode, I rambled about nothing really, about the summer coming, the summer being back, and talking about how I'm going to have to change, or not change, but like how I'm going to have to, alter my saving habits and alter my spending habits as well in the summertime, and just put a little bit more money away and not have such a difficult time in the winter next year. So, just going to have to prepare a little bit better than I have been and cut down on some of these bills that I accrued over the last summer. See, I'm an idiot. I bought a computer and a mattress in the middle of the winter. Like a dummy. What kind of dummy does that? This on the kind of pay scale that I'm on. Anyway, I'll talk about all that shortly. I ramble a lot. I had a guitar and did a little picking and a grinning. Mostly picking. Did a Townes Van Zandt song at the end. Kind of. I screwed up the words, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I'll let you guys get to the content in a second and find out all that good stuff that we talk about. So anyway, please go to the Facebook page. Please go to Instagram, Twitter at MIStuffPodcast, number 1 on Twitter, at MIStuffPodcast on Instagram, and Facebook as well. Please go to Kelsey Hudgens on YouTube and click subscribe. Also, MIStuffPodcast.com. And there's a tip jar set up on the website. There's a tip jar in the description on the YouTube video if you guys feel so inclined to help us out financially. There's a little there's a couple of bills that we're gonna have to be paying, like podcast related bills. $50 a month to keep the Podomatic subscription current. So that's going to be coming up soon. If any of you guys feel it led on your heart to fund this month's Podomatic fee, which is $50, please donate to the GoFundMe or the tip jar on Podomatic, or on PayPal rather, not Podomatic, paypal.me/Kelsey Hudgens. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be happening. That's going to be up for the remainder of the podcast, basically, where I'm trying to make this thing. I'm trying to do it so much without sponsors, and any donation, by the way, gets producer credit on IMDb. So you'll have an IMDb page if you donate dollars. Oh shucks, I just remembered somebody donated some dollars the other day, and I forgot to put them on IMDb. Sorry about that, my most recent donor. I just remembered. But anyway, please do that if you can, and it's not too much trouble. I would love to keep creating content here with your help. So there's that. Let's see, what else do we got? Got a lot of gigs coming up. Go to cornbreadtheband.com to check out all the gigs we got coming up. Also, the American Sound on Facebook. Kelsey Hudgens Music on Facebook. If you guys want to follow me on social media, Kelsey Hudgens, I'm the one with the clown face on Facebook. At Yonder Wizard, WIZZERD on Instagram. Follow me there. And at Kelsey Hudgens on Twitter, if you guys are interested in hearing me ramble about all kinds of random bullshit and things like that. So, anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get to some content. Number 132, MI Stuff Podcast. Enjoy, motherfuckers. All right, guys. Let's see here. I'm going to slide into the chat over on Jamie Deluxe's channel while I'm doing a little editing here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. Drop some dollars in the tip jar if you're so inclined. And if not, that's totally fine. I still love you. I just want you to be here. Click subscribe. Share the page. Help me out in that way. If not financially, please share the page. Please just click the thumbs up button on YouTube. Do all those things. But anyway, click the subscribe button in the middle of the screen right now and click the other two videos that are in the corners for some extra content. Thank you guys for hanging out. I love you. I mean it. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. Peace, bitches.